Hey everybody, this is Jeffrey Jansen. I'm going to switch the camera around. Hope everybody's having a great day today. I am coming out to check on my stuff, and we're going to go over why it is important to have a will and a healthcare power of attorney, and try to take on some of these naysayers and people that try to tell us differently about healthcare power of attorney, wills, living wills, trust for minors, and stuff like that. Now, the people that are telling us are not bad people by any means. Hold on, I'm going to make sure here. As you all know, I also am keeping track of all my Reapers. Got some orange ones in there. These are all going to be eaten on Saturday. These guys are getting nervous. Probably a good reason for me to have a will and healthcare power of attorney. Alright, so let's go over here and sit down for a minute. And let's talk. And then let me go ahead and take on questions after we get done with this so that we can all talk about it and have an open discussion about why it's important to have a will, a healthcare power of attorney, a living will, a trust for minors, okay? So, we are now... Hey, Clay, what's going on, buddy? Hey, this is my friends online. Okay. So let's chat about this for a minute, and we won't spend too much time with it. I just kind of want to get it out in the air and open why it's important to have your will done, and why it's important and why I go over it. A lot of people, they put it off to the last minute. They don't have a will. If something happens and something happens to you, then when it comes to time for your will in Illinois, it'll go to a probate court. A couple very important things I'm going to get across today is majority of all states have what they call probate court, okay? And also, majority of all states, I think almost every single state, they do not allow any will in court that is a copy or has a copy of a person's name, signature, and stuff like that. In other words, it has to be the actual will. So when people get their wills done, when I tell them to go out to have it notarized at a library or something, it'll be witnessed and the notary. But that will that's being notarized and witnessed is the only will that's allowed to be used in court, okay? You're right, you can do a will for free. Doesn't mean it's going to be honored in court, though. Okay? Because in Illinois, Missouri, Iowa, Indiana, the states that surround me, there's a thing called probate court. Okay? So if something happens to you, then everything will be going to probate court. Probate court, the judge is going to basically look at everything. If there is an argument, or if there is no will, yet there's like money or something left behind, then pretty much the state will get whatever's left. In other words, if you don't have a will and you think your family members and stuff are going to get whatever it is you're leaving behind, whether it's money, whether it's documentation, whether it's their social media, it may be a house, it may be a car, you may be leaving behind just some heirlooms that were important to you. How about the guns and stuff like that? It's a big deal nowadays. So you got to ask yourself, where's all this stuff going to go? If you don't have a will or have this written down and you yourself have notarized it and signed it and everything else, it can all be left to the state, okay? And if anybody decides to argue for it, and you don't put down who gets it, the person that wants to argue for it may be the person that's getting it. So who do you want to have your kids? Do you want maybe a family member that you don't trust? Or do you want a neighbor or a family friend or something else to take care of them? Well, how is anybody going to know that if you don't have a will? Now, a lot of people said, well, I already got my will done and I'm fine. Great. When was the last time you updated your will? Because like I just got done saying, if you don't update your will, and you don't know what's going on with your will, then like I said, our kids get older. My daughter's 12 years old now, okay? And she has a little sister, and I've got 3 beautiful nephews and stuff like that. So almost every other year, every couple years, I update my will, because if I don't, then whatever I'm leaving behind or whatever notes I want or my social media will be left to somebody that I do not trust, somebody I don't know. It can all be turned off to where nothing's going to happen anymore. And I want my daughter or whoever I trust to be in charge of that. Some people, the reason why they got to update their will is they've been remarried. Well, guess what? The court does not recognize the new marriage. They recognize what you have down in your will, which means everything can be left to your other family or the family that you divorced out of or their kids. And it will not be left to your family if you do not have a will. Probate court's one of those things to where it doesn't matter. You're going to need a lawyer to go into probate court. So make sure you have your will done the right way. If you need to get a will done, call me. It only takes a couple minutes. I can even have your will done right on your phone to where then everything will be sent to you in the mail and you can get it done for just a couple dollars, okay? The exact same lawyers that are going to take care of that will are the ones that spend high prices that you go into, you sit down with them, and they charge you thousands of dollars. We do the exact same with the same lawyers. The only difference is we can do it for less than 20 bucks. So if you get a hold of me, we'll get your will and everything done for you. Like I said, it's a matter of having your signature on, knowing that a copy of your will is not honored and will never be honored. You got to know what probate is. Now, a healthcare power of attorney. That is if you're on medications, if you're in the hospital, something happens to you and you're in a coma, who's going to handle all your finances, who's going to handle your social media, who's going to handle your day-to-day activities, who's going to handle your bills, you know, because when you're in a coma, somebody has to take care of all that. So you want to have your healthcare power of attorney. What if you're on life support and they're giving you medication or something? What if you're an organ donor, but your organs, the hospital decides that they're going to sell everything to a university or something, make thousands of dollars, yet they don't give you a penny, yet you still have to have your bills paid. It's very important to have all this stuff documented, that if somebody's going to make money off of your body and your body parts, that you have that put in your will and your healthcare power of attorney. Or what kind of drugs you want to be on if there is an accident. What kind of morphine drips do you want? Something like that. Do you want to be able to, you know, how you're going to suffer, how you are you going to have the pain relief, okay? And a lot of times we can't. That's the reason why we have healthcare power of attorneys, because we're not in the right mindset. If you ever notice, you go in for like a colonoscopy or you go in to have something checked, they actually tell you to bring somebody with you that can handle you for that day, because you're not going to be in your right mind for about 24 hours because of the medication you're on, the stuff they give you, the treatment they give you, and you're going to need somebody to be able to watch over you. Same with a healthcare power of attorney. If something happens and next thing you know, you're laid up for a couple months, a year, who's going to take care of your kids? Who's going to take care of your finances? The whole idea is take responsibility of your life. And a lot of you know that's my biggest thing, is making sure people take responsibility for their life. Take responsibility for yourself. And when you do that, one of the things is you want to know if you want to prepare for a rainy day. You want to prepare for a day that you may not be able to answer the questions that need to be answered. You want to prepare for if something does happen to you or a family member. You know, what's going to happen if you go into a nursing home? You know, now that you're in your right mind, now is the time to take charge of all that. And like I said, get all that done. If you want more help with it, you can give me a call at 217-316-0219, or you can go and you can find me or email me or text message me, and I can help you out with it. I'll even come and sit down with you. I do wills all the time. I do healthcare power of attorneys. I handle everything in the legal field. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but I work with lawyers in every state of the United States. So in other words, we cross state lines. And yes, I'm with the company Legal Shield, and yes, that we help you in every form of legal. We also have referral attorneys that a lot of you guys are using, paying full price for, when actually you can only have to be paying for them for a couple dollars a day. And no, we don't have any contracts or anything like that. We're just going to get your stuff done and take care of you all. So anyway, hope you're all having a great day. I got to get going. Hey, what do y'all think of my new shirt for the run on Saturday? Okay, I've got a couple more coming. Let me switch it around so you guys can see it a little bit easier. So as you can see, this one just got here today. Okay, and then of course the back, I can't see the back. There's stuff on the back though also. So anyway, hope and pray each one of you having a great day, and I'll talk to everybody soon. We'll go live later with some other things we got to go over, but right now I just want to make sure, check you on, reminding you, get your will done, get a hold of me, we'll get all that done for you, get it all certified, authorized, copied, stuff like that. And I will talk to everybody soon. Bye now.